Hello, hello. Welcome to another Tabletop Tuesday. Hello, VC first. You are straight in there. I like that. It's a bit delayed stream because I finished work late. So I was aiming for 8:30, but here we are. Um, yeah. So we are going to be doing a little build stream. So it's a little slightly different setup today. Um, I was going to put my Krieg t-shirt on, and then I was too cold, and I put a brown jumper on, so I felt a bit creaky, and then I've still got like little shorts on, which makes no sense why I felt cold in a t-shirt, but hey, I got a little brown, I felt a bit creaky. But I hope everyone is well. Little Tabletop Tuesday. I kind of fancied a bit of a break from... let me get this up on here, because I have got a... That's gonna go there as a browser. Right, okay. Oh, right, there we go. Fancy a bit of break from painting. So I have kind of got my entire Krieg out. I was gonna start building a Lima Rust tank, and then that's also kind of why I was a bit late. I was like, right, I need to get everything ready. Then I got really into it, and I was like, there's so many different variations that I haven't actually looked into yet. But, oh, I was gonna get my other Bastillion. Build a taco! That's what we need, a taco. Let me put that there. I was going to get my other Bastillion out so you can see kind of what we're building. But that's what that photo is over in that corner. Which way? That way. So I have got second-hand ones of these. Let me just rearrange everything. In my fantastic book, which is a limited... Well, it came with a box, so it's not really limited edition. So I thought we're going to start building one of these. So I have got 2 of these already painted. Oversized motorcycle. That's what it is, right? A tank. Technically 2 wheels. On tracks. When I go get my other... I realised I forgot to bring them in. And you'll see that, yes, I am brave wearing shorts. But I was like, I like cozy jumpers and shorts. So I'm just making sure they're not like... I'll go get them. To then put onto display so you can see what I mean. I've got 2 that like the longer guns, but I am kind of thinking of changing, having this one. So this was in the massive box set that you could buy. We're not going to discuss how much this was. In this kind of size box set, it's huge. I bought this from UKGE and have not looked at it since, but even like the artwork on it, if it's going to come up on camera. Krieg. I want to put this on the wall. So, I was like, oh my god, I want to start building. Because I did actually play Warhammer last night. And everyone was like, wow, your Necron army looks nice. I was like, thank you. I've got Krieg to build as yet. I might be acquiring some more Krieg as well by the shop, well, somebody who works in the shop, not necessarily the shop owner. Case in shorts. Bizarre. I know. I was a bit like, put my t-shirt on, but I'll probably be too cold. Whereas shorts, just don't ask how this makes sense. It's like when I was ill, I was like, oversized jumper and shorts, because apparently leggings and a t-shirt is too cold. That's what we're building. Yo, what's? Welcome in! And I have got some lovely little... You get quite a lot in this box set. So we have the one, the Dreer guy. Oh yeah, they're magnetized. It's like, why are they heavy? So we're kind of building one of these. So I've got 2 of these. But as I'm not going to be able to build them to, or paint them to that degree, I might build this one differently. As in that one down there, because they are meant to be like, they wear gas masks. Their planet is like full of radiation. And I'm looking at that like Fallout thinking, well oh, it's a really dusty box. That's not a good thing. It was dusty to begin with, because we got it from the shop. Make them a bit like little mini nukes is what I'm thinking. What side? Hang on, can we... This is what we are going to be building. Long sleeve shirt and shorts, perfect. That's the thing. That's just what I've gone for. A nice sort of like a chunky knit cardi jumper with... It has got a top on underneath. Like I was about to show you that on stream. That's not what you want to see. Shorts. As I said yesterday to Peanut, my outfit, or I did have this on yesterday, Sponsored by Teemu. I'm not actually sponsored. Today's look, again, is Teemu, apart from I have got bed socks on. I'm not a slipper girl, I'm a bed sock girl with a bunny on it. Other than that, it's Teemu. Not sponsored. I'm not actually sponsored by Teemu. Maybe another Let's Date creatures asked to play Plasma. Ooh, good luck with Plasmophobia. Alright, talk of the devil. Talk of the devil there. So I go with West Virginia. Because this is what we're working with. Or towards. How beautiful. I hope you are keeping well. See, I go quiet when it's your song on. Ghostbusters, but less fun. Phasmophobia. That is definitely a good one for like Halloween. Hello from Northern Michigan. Well, welcome in. I haven't got my... So this is going to confuse people. I am live on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I haven't got my chat box up, so I'm going to do my best. Bear with. Hello from England. Just in Northern Adventures. Love it. PC, take me home. Creedry Road. Oh my god, yes. I have also been trying to... I didn't actually add the cheese. So when I last streamed, I said to Marky that I would... I just love Krieg. I could change the cheese to be the actual video of James May. But I got sidetracked, so now I've got like different alerts if I get a new follow and if I get raided. And then I was like, okay, I need to go back and redo this, and I just never have a chance to. So... Oh, Celtics, thank you so much for the sub. Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much for the sub. So that's all like pictures of me. Oh, that sounds really vain. I almost had the other alerts as my emotes, but then I was like, oh my god, see these. Amazing. So, thank you. That's really kind. They tell me I can't box ghost. You can ghost a box like beatbox. Good luck playing Phasmophobia. I've seen it played. I've never, unsurprisingly, actually played it, but I've seen it play. Oh, and actually putting two angels at once, I was like, oh, because I thought I could, I had a quick Google. So I have The Crazy Angel, My Name is actually one of my favourite songs. Definitely used to be. And I was like, technically I could clip it and slightly edit it, and then it will play maybe when someone follows or subs. So I think it's a follow or sub, I'm not quite sure, because YouTube and that you have to kind of, I think I only did it as a follow and a raid. I need to go through, then I was going to put exactly the same as subscription on YouTube to try and keep them the same. But there may be another song. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to add these on. Right. So building instructions. Hopefully you can kind of see that. Kind of. This is what we're working with, so you can see what I'm working with at the same time. Hopefully this works. Me too. I can't wait to see you all, right? She's mine. Hell yeah. Ghost I see. My bloodline's from Cornwall and Penzance, other half from Germany and Poland. Oh wow, that is quite a good mix. I am basically English. I say basically. I have a tiny little bit of French. Not that I can speak it. That's about my heritage. But welcome in. Are you doing any current projects? My bed is currently spread out. I have the box set. I did want to, as I said previously, I did want to build Lehman Russ tank. Then I got a little bit overwhelmed with all the different variations on the back, and I was like, oh my god. As I've already got two of these, I know the gun I want, which is the picture down the bottom. And I'm also thinking, then doesn't matter if I can't paint them the same, because I have two of these gorgeous Bastillion, I don't even say the word. No, artillery team. This is all new. I haven't really read anything. I'm trying to go with all the cool, but we'll see how this goes. Howdy, Toady Serious Productions. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'd love to know if anyone is working on anything at the moment. If you are just interested. This is a completely new, I haven't really seen this, Krieg army. This is new. I bought this box set at UKG this year. I have basically built Lord Rear, and he's in pieces because he's just going to be horrible to paint. I have got 2 of these and some little artillery guides that I bought second hand. I might be acquiring. I've got to go through all this through and find what I need. Didn't think that one through. I should have done that beforehand. I might be acquiring some others, which means if you don't know what Krieg are very hard to come by second hand, and if you do, they can be. Expect to be fair, what I bought was like 100. Not that was not just £100. I don't know what number I'm looking at. So I might be getting it for free because King has given them an army to use and shop. So I might be lucky enough. Take your ticket and wait in line. All my favourites. Look, Texican, Englishcan. I am. Paint one Nuka-Cola colours. Can you? I could do on like. That's why I'm going rule of cool. Right. This is a good rule. I like that because our radiation background. I mean, the way that this person has painted that is just. I'm not going to be able to paint that, and I'm not stripping that. So if I come rich enough and can just buy more of them, I would have them on display and have my own. But this one I am going to try and match to that. Is that really dark? It always comes up really dark on my screen, but it's not. Gonna try and match it the best I can. That's why I thought if I don't build it, if I just build a different one. Right, this is how we're kind of going. You kind of don't want all the same. If for those of you who don't know why I'm like kind of leaning towards making the rocket launchers look a bit nuke, is because nuclear-fired, if I can say that, is because I am a Fallout content creator. As you can't really see in that picture up that way, that's the reverse. You know what, I'll do my little welcome page. So this is my power armor, and this is what I do. So I am a Fallout cosplayer. I have got various vault suits, as you can see. I did a power armor, Nuka-Cola power armor, and I have been mistaken as a Space Marine, and I will take that, and I've done a Nukatron as well. So I'm kind of, this is why I'm also loving Krieg, and I love Krieg because there's just a weird fascination with like gas masks, and I would love to do a Krieg cosplay. Krieg's army. We are Krieg's army, basically. Keep bashing my own original war game. Nice! Inspired by one of my favourite video games. Lassie? Yeah, Lassie. Like, I've not heard of that. That sounds really interesting. That sounds really interesting. To keep bashing your own original war game. You'll have to keep us posted on that. Building a Snotling army. Just done building a Snotling Blood Bowl team. I've not played Blood Bowl. Why am I imagining what they... I'm gonna make sure that are they before I really actually shame the community. Blood Bowl. Make sure they are what I'm thinking they are. They are! I was like, the little green things, right? Yes. I just wanted to double check there before I like insult. I've not played. I have not played. How are you? Have you played Blood Bowl before? I kit bash my kit bash into a kit bash. I just got a Nuka-Cola one, should have Nuka-Cola bottles. I could literally make them, like, that is true, you could make them like Nuka-Cola bottles. Neither. Egyptian! Oh, are you Egyptian? Welcome in. I've met one Egyptian actual person in real life. In fact, they lived in the same building as me. Anyway. The game is going to be called Cave Dwellers, based off Gravedigger, a small-scale skirmish game with a focus on tunnel combat. That is so cool, right? That sounds amazing. Right, because I love learning all about it. I don't think it works in Restream, but we're going to give it a go. Right, you'll have to let me know on both. I don't know if it's fixed it, but there is my Discord. It doesn't always work on my YouTube link. So maybe I'll just put it on YouTube. But if you feel like you want to post, so in my Discord, I have got a tabletop section, and I have got Mighty Miniatures. So if you are painting anything, you're more than welcome to put it in the Mighty Miniatures or tabletop. That was kind of become overrun by someone about D&D, and they've now been booted, so feel free to put it in there if you want to. Just let me know if the links don't work across, because I've just sent that on Restream, so I use Restream to look at both chats at the same time. Or you don't have to join, it's completely up to you. We're all sort of different kind of builders. I have got some people in there who are amazing painters. Feel free to post if you need any. Oh, I've just seen their amazing tactical shovels. Tips or anything. There are people in there who might be able to help. I plan to upload the models to tabletop sim once it's done. That sounds so cool. Then others can play as well. If I send you 2 cosplay this week, can you help me choose one? You can. Is this for this weekend? I can help. I can help. I might not know what they are if they are anime based, I must admit, but I'll be happy to be like, yes. I think I know what I'm going is this weekend. I would love to do more, and I'm going to pick Marky's brain, and I want to pick the Croxon guy. I'm not sure how you say his name, but he does I don't know what it is. I always want to call it Black Templar, but it's not. Death Guard or something like that. I would say power armor. Technically, it is power armor. Space Marine, and it is amazing. It sounds cool. To be honest, yes, one of the coolest ideas for a shooter with solid enough lore and world-building for tabletop. Unfortunately, there's no way to adapt the into tabletop, but that's true. I mean, adapt the digging mechanic into a tabletop. That's quite true. You'd either have to like really like, you'd have to be like really tall, wouldn't it? You know, it's down one. Yeah, that's quite true. I'm sure you could think of something like different levels, almost like, I don't know. Imagine if you've seen, for somehow I just suddenly thought of, you know, if you've seen The Big Bang Theory or not, well, they have like, is it on there? I feel like The Simpsons have done an episode on this, like 4D chess. You know, you got different levels of chess for one game.
Here we go. So,
cosplay's an aeroplane. Cheese. Cheese. We love cheese on this channel, by the way.
Cheese. Butter.
Spread it on the bread. Bollocks.
Cheese. Cheese.
I've got to find it. There's a lot of sprue here, guys. I will try to continue. Rocket 69. Oh, sorry, because the other music going. I may have disappointed Marky because I said I'll try and get the video of that James made cheese, and then I got distracted by setting other alerts, so I never actually set it. To be fair, some of them don't have a video. For me, just because not should have not being made by me. Exactly. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, happily send over to me. I will have it. I will try. I just want to build all of this. This is going to take me a long time to build and a long time to paint. I just felt like having a break from painting. Currently working on the sold out model serving as a dedicated combat class once I finish making the first minute. I should say, oh, welcome in. If you feel like sharing, more than welcome to. We have got other gamers as well. I said I'm slowly expanding. That is really incredible. That's it. I shall take a look. Do you want me to check now? Big Bang has what it. Ah, okay. See, I was like, it sounds like a Big Bang thing, right? That would be a lot of hassle since you use it as well. Oh, with every two very distant factions. So I need to kit bash. Oh, you have me. That's why I love Krieg. It sounds really weird, doesn't it? I love Krieg. Just everything. Why can't I find the sprue? Okay, because they got horses on. We're going for that in the corner, not. Would it help to look for something that looks like a tank? Like this looks like the tank. Okay, I found the rockets. We've got to be close. I found that gun. That is hard to think that person made that bit of plastic look fucking real. I can't believe it. completely real. I'm just in awe. Right. I still can't find it. You see, I don't know if you can see it, but how we struggle with focus on here. But it kind of, it looks so real. But this person apparently is actually a professional painter. Why is Stream Elements timed? I'm so totally serious productions. I have just noticed that Stream Elements has timed you out for 120 seconds due to phrase or word. Thank you. I was a bit like, why Stream Elements? I do apologise. It blocked somebody for saying something, oh man, that's crazy. And I'm like, Stream Elements. My name is literally crazy. As in, they were going, oh man, that's crazy. My Stream Elements has a life of its own. I do apologise. Because I was just looking at thinking, what have you put on here that I'm missing, that I'm finding? The Royal Nation primarily wears blacks, purples, and cyans. What you expect a world war soldier to wear. Meanwhile, the Golden Emperor wear bright. How is that worthy of? Stream Elements. It has its own life. I swear. It's Twitch. Yeah, there's a removal armor. It's like kick. That should not have been. I do apologise, but I can still see it. I can still see it. My campaign for Race and Warfare. Now oh no! God. Have you managed to get back into it? To be fair, I have got Fallout Factions still in completed build, and I went to the launch. I was invited to the launch by Mephidius, and I still have never actually fully got round to finishing everything. Just crazy. It's like there is how many sprues? Okay, there's that one, that one is done, so we're not going to count that one. Oh, and another one. Oh, and some more, and another one, and another one, and this one. So bear with me. You can check what you can, and it's for this weekend, right? Okay. I'm alive! Why did it was jealous, right? Totally, it was jealous. Stream Elements is like, you can't have all this fun. It's my brain is just not really catching up. I didn't have a lot of sleep actually last night. Didn't help me to get in from playing Warhammer from about like, what time to get in? About 10:30. And then I literally had a hot chocolate and went to bed, and I had to get up really early today for work. And then I finished, by the time I got in was like after 7. I was like, I'm not going to make stream at 8. So, it was jealous. It did that for a reason. I don't know why. I've seen that before. I was like, yeah, you didn't put anything. Thank you. Yeah, glad you stuck around and went, oh, rude. It's just like, sometimes no problem. AutoMod hates me. Oh my god. I thought this person has literally have I got that one out? No. They had like a cup of tea, which is very British, on one of these models. And I have just spotted. It is actually a thing. I did wonder. This is not going to show because where my camera is. I'm trying to do this in a light box. I'm determined to show you, being British and all. There is a cup of tea. How small that is. I thought they added that detail. No, it's actually on the sprue. And I'm giving up. I can't even... How long have I been streaming for? And I can't find a piece. I can't even for 25 minutes. Oh, your 2 was top 2 OP. That's what they like. See, it won't block that, but it'll block that. Oh, so weird. When it sees someone having fun. This is true. This is the internet, little bro. Fun is strictly... You know it's just not allowed. It is outlawed. It isn't. It's even got... It's like a little... I don't know. I'm going to struggle if I can... I'll find it and be like, it's there. Oh, you can't even see that. Can you kind of... If I put it any closer, it might go out of focus. Right, I'm determined to find mine on. Because I haven't got it on the right one in there. I thought this person added it. They have not. Ooh. It's on there. It's that small, my camera is going to struggle to focus. I mean, look how beautiful these models. I could just sit here and be like, yeah, this is what I painted. I didn't. I bought these second hand. Look at the little cup of tea. I'm claiming it's a cup of tea. But look, and even like the guns. They move. Look at it. Look how beautiful. I feel like we need to leave the cup of tea one out. I'm sorry, you're being. I like even like the sign. I've seen you can get like Army Painter do barbed wire, and I'm like, oh, that's going to be added. But I might see if someone like Temu does it, because I have bought some grass. Whilst we're on the topic of Temu, obviously I'm quite an advocate for Temu. Sponsor me, Temu. I bought a set of grass from said shop, and actually they're really good. Cheap. They're only like a couple of quid. And I'm being. Whose idea was it to wear a wooden jumper and handle sprue? This is my Maximus. They have also been used on custodes. I'd recommend. I mean, I've never used like I don't know, the Army Painter ones, for example. Oh my god, where am I looking for? But I'd recommend. They actually stick pretty well. Drink from it. Well, a little. I actually don't like tea. What keeps me in the basement when I build him kits? I'll keep him in my basement so he makes me kits. Prints me. 3D prints. My house is scuffed. Everyone is trying to nerf me today! Oh my god, technology is not liking you. Right, next thing. Right, let's have a look at my launch to share. I know it's decisions because I haven't even done anything yet. Right, where are we? Discord. This is where I Celtic, if you're still there, I probably don't know the characters. Oh, that's... Wait, I recognise... Wait, does somebody do one like that? Sniper mask. Someone I met years ago at anime... years ago, I've been only like how many couple of times? And I used to see him at every single con, even the London one, but I haven't seen him. And I didn't see his missus either, and I don't know what happened. Harvey Bullock. I used to love the guy in Gotham. But then I got fed up with how the Gotham storyline went. So I stopped watching it. Oh my god. Which one are you, would you do one or would you do both? You could literally pull off both. The Gotham one would be really cool. But then would you be more recognised as the sniper mask guy? I don't know if you want me to show this on here. God, nerf you by giving me speech impediment? Oh no. That's why we love you, PC. Yo, welcome in the Noobmeister. Hello, welcome in. I hope you are well. Tommy, that's the name. And I remember seeing him in Norwich, and then where I got placement. And then I saw him in London, and I was like, "It's you." And then we think we were queuing at the bar, and he recognised me. And then when me and Gecko were in the girls' loos, there was a girl who was really lovely and chatty. Turns out that was his missus. I don't know, it still is. I don't know because I haven't seen them for a while. And it was amazing. So then every con I went to, like even in London, I was like, I know who you were, and I swear I've seen him at another one. But he like travels around. He doesn't do cons anymore. I wondered because I didn't see him at London this year, or regionals this year either. I can't think what his missus was called, what her online name was. Forget how weird I think models are. There's no way in hell these means they're gonna be printable. Are you printing your own? Oh wait, first place. For Sona too. Oh, you're going to do 1. Oh, I see 1, 42. Right. 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 Oh. Because I don't want to break my phone. So, we're going to go as Sniper. It's not going to... Yeah? It's not. It's going to be blurry. Or we go as... But Batman will be there. Batman is going. I know that one. Batman always goes, right? Batman and Alfred are going to be there. Sniper mask, what do people think? Well, careful not to scroll up too far to be like messages. Batman will definitely be there. Focus crazy. Otherwise, we're not actually going to build anything. I mean, I could just happily chat to you guys anyway. Look at my lovely Krieg that I've bought. Let's go find in case they get a Creed helmet. A Creed helmet? Krieg, yes. Oh my god. I don't know. What's a full sonar? That's why I was like, uh-huh. Uh-huh. I was like, is this a car? I don't know if this is what AI has told me. Fairy. Right, okay, it is what AI just told me. AI overview. Ah, okay. I was like, is this what you mean? That's like, Jim Gordon. Because the yep. Sometimes that happens. I do kind of a little bit like that. The only omission is from Fallout Turret. Oh yes, that's true. Thankfully, all the classes are going to have the same base model, so I'm going to make a bunch of black slates using different weapons and add the class uniforms there. Okay, reliable. Nice. I believe we finished. This first and so. Yes, if you need the Discord, it's telling you twice. It's telling you twice. Stream Elements now wants you. Oh my god, guys, I've just figured out why I probably can't find the numbers. Right? Because I've just noticed. Oh, I've obviously forgot my drawer. The numbers, yeah. As you can see, you might not be able to see actually. Say 20A, and then they say D3, D1, D2. Well, on this sprue, which I am guessing is to do the artillery gun, hence the guns, they are numbers, as in like 84, 61, 46. So now we're going to play the Can I Find a Piece that looks like the very first one. I mean, it's been over half an hour and I haven't even started. I'm not quite sure how this is going to go. Okay, this looks like a gun. That looks like that piece. Which is number 1. But this is on P1. Okay. Well, I'm guessing that's good. Okay, so I've got the piece because now there's a 2 that looks like D2. Can't find number 3 on this sprue. We're gonna struggle here. We are gonna struggle here. So just shove it with some, don't shove it. It's like, we don't want you here. Oh, now I've joined twice. That's weird. Yeah, feel free to post in tabletop. Go for it. I know it's a bit confusing now. The frame will have a letter. And the frame should be enabled 80. Okay. Thank you, Gondas. I'm like... It has P1. And hi! Thank you! Hi, coming in. But thank you for coming and be like, what the hell is she doing? I think P1 is the new D. That could sound very wrong. Right, if that's got P1 on it. What have you got on you? P3. This does not help. Okay. I'm looking around the edge and all I can see is P1. We're just gonna wing it, right? We're just gonna wing it. Why not? So if anybody's watching this, I'll have to say skip forward and then I can help you build this turret. Hope you're well, Gondis. Yay, painting. And oh, I am. Oh, I love it. I must admit, I didn't paint that model in the background. My music does this. We're just gonna blame technology today. This image is awesome. Thank you. We'll double check that after. I need to crack on. Well, let's wing it, shall we? Well, this bit is useless. That's one bit of sprue. We just have all of this sprue. We're gonna wing it, guys. We're just gonna... Right, should I start from here and go, hello, welcome in to trying to build the artillery gun, which I always call it Bastillion, it's not artillery team gun. This is how to build from the box set, the big old box set. First hurdle you're going to get is D1 does not exist. You have to go to P1 and find 1. I mean, to be fair, you can, if you actually looked at the sprue pieces. This, basically, it's telling me, get building, because the more you build, the easier it will be to find the piece. Right, she's been super busy, being a bit lax on my streams. Oh no, I get that, I get that. Hopefully you can, like, life gets a little bit easier, quieter, so you can get back into it. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing well. You do need a, oh, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. Thank you, PC. There's a lot there. Thank you. Krieg, winging it is the best way to do things. It is sometimes, isn't it? Right, I've got different thingies. Oh my god, thank you. I love the RAP. Thank you, PC. This is like, we'll feel sorry for Crazy because I'm trying. Do you want it in a, or do you want a bit of an ASMR? There you go. It's been almost 40 minutes and she's finally chipped a bit of sprue. Oh my god, PC! You are a man on a mission. Thank you. You're all here like, just get on and build the bloody gun, please. May I only do the bottom bit today if I can't find the pieces. Get bit. Thank you, PC. That's really kind. I can, oh, I fucking hate doing this. This is the bottom bit. You know when you're just like, please be the bit I need to cut off. Buy more Kit Kats is what I was going to say. I'm not going to lie, I also love Kit Kats, chat, so if you're new, I love Kit Kats, and so whenever I'm out I look to see if there's a, I haven't got a scraper tool on me, so this is going to be fun. I always have a nosy at the Kit Kat aisle, and I saw one that, well, I think it was literally called Swirl, no, what was it called? Something really random. Basically a swirl of milk or white chocolate. That was actually really nice. You know when you have to sort of double take and be like, I don't think this is coffee. I don't like coffee. Thank you, PC, that's so kind. That's so crazy, I bought the Kit Kats. I would happily. I love that. Should I set up a PO box and everyone just sends it? Oh, my birthday is just Kit Kats. Oh no, my mum has actually done that before, like a little hamper box. It was just filled up like Kit Kats. Brilliant. I'm really quite. I haven't got other scraper tools, so I'm generally being careful doing this. Oh, I completely lost what I was saying. Something about Kit Kats, right? Oh yeah, I'm really weird how I eat my Kit Kats as well. So you know in the Kit Kat chunkies, I had the mistake once. My chat will know this. Well, I bought a Kit Kat and it was in 2 pieces, and I'm like, excuse me, they're usually like in 3. They were different sizes. Didn't know that. I thought, no wonder why they're on offer, because they're cheaper on offer. I break them in half. You know, if they're 3-piece, the Kit Kat chunkies, I break them in half. If they're the double one, I break in the fingers. And then I can't eat it without doing another way, so I break it, eat around the chocolate, and then eat the middle. It's a bit like a Jaffa cake. You know, they say like, how do you eat yours? Half moon. Okay, full moon, half moon, total eclipse is what the old ads used to be. I'm gonna find the dude who saw me this mouse and told you this. Is it really bad? That's awful. Tech is literally not liking you today. Get me a box so I can send you a taste of Texas. Oh, I'd love a taste of Texas. I would happily exchange. I'll send you nothing but rat paste. To be fair, actually, on a serious note, I was like, when I first started streaming a few years ago, I was really tempted to get a PO box, and I knew another streamer, and I would say lived near me, maybe like 25 minutes, half an hour away, and I said to him, I was like, well, why don't we share a PO box, you know, because that's a lot cheaper than having one. And he was like, no. And I've always thought about, do I just get one? And just, even, not that I'm expecting things, but people ask, you know, and I'm just like, well, actually, that makes my life easier, because when I'm working, well, I've still got to go out and get it. But you know, when you order stuff, like Amazon, they tell you it's coming on a certain day and time, and you think, brilliant, I'll make sure I'm in. No, it'll come like the day before. And you're like, fantastic. So I generally just get everything sent to like another address, and I just go and pick it up from there. But that won't be me going, oh, send me stuff, because I've got a PO box. But I was like, how cool would that be? Especially because then we did know another streamer at the time who lived in Sweden, and it was like, well, then we could just send stuff. I did actually know this streamer in real life. Mickey Mouse is the same after the divorce. Oh, hi! Hello there, brother! How are you? Bravo, values? Sends you salt. Just be like, that's it, just nothing else. Yeah, he was just like, no. I was like, oh, okay. Right, we are on 45 minutes in, and I've cut up one piece. But this is a guessing game. If you've built anything built by Games Workshop, if you've built anything by them before, probably not surprised. Oh, I found number 3. Let's turning the sprue around. Right, we found number 3. This will be easier if I had the scraper thing. I'm pretty certain I am going to be building the rocket launchers. But then I need to double check, but I'm like pretty sure I'm going to build the rocket launchers. I know you can't actually see what I'm clipping right now. This is number 3. So we are building that big thing behind. That's why I wanted to do it in a different gun. So I've got 2 of them big ones already. But I'm not going to be able to paint it to that degree, because that person is a professional painter. So I figured, if I do a different gun, I can then technically do a completely different colour scheme. It's so true, right? It's so true. It says that you want to divorce your wife because she's extremely silly. No, it's because she's goofy. Oh my goodness. mean, to be fair, I could set up your box. I don't know. And I could sense... Can you sense stuff from it? No, you can't, can you? But then, if I sense stuff, you know, return to sender... Why do you keep thinking about what to do? I was also been thinking, this is going to sound... I'll probably never do it, but do like a 12-hour or like a big stream. Like a painting one, and be like say if I got my one built, and then be like, right, we're doing like a 12-hour stream, and we're going to paint it and see how... Bearing in mind, I've been now streaming almost like 50 minutes, and I've cut 2 pieces of sprue. Can you imagine how far I'm going to get with painting? Which is nice. That's the thing, I can believe it. It'll be sent so many cursed things. I was like, yep. That's the thing, I wonder if the people who have PO boxes must get sent some really random stuff, and probably stuff that you don't want to know. So it is my birthday on the 16th of October. And I keep thinking I want to do something, because I'm not doing anything. I might be actually during the day. I don't know if I'll be working in the morning. That's why I thought I could sit, chat, paint, have games, maybe do a bit of community, I don't know. I've never done a 12-hour stream. I've done about 3-4 hours. Just sit there and either build. It'll probably take me that long to build all of that Krieg army. Though I don't think 12 hours of using like army painted glue would probably be a good idea. It'd be a great birthday though. Just be good ventilation is what one would need. There was no way that would be impossible. Do you think? I'd probably be like half dead. I'm like, that was great birthday. Or I could do 3 hours and 40 minutes because that'll be 34. So you kind of like could do it like that way. 100 dill donuts. Or 500 semi donuts. Right, okay, we've done her first piece. That is 3. Don't you lie to me. What's wrong around? Okay. First hurdle. Find the piece. It feels actually quite good music. The theme tune of getting the bit right. So that bit is the back bit, the steps. Let me just check something. Oh no, they're all going to be the same. So they are all built the same until you come and to do the gun. So they're all built the same apart from this bit. That is different. According to this. But I'm not going to stick it down to the base either, which is huge. Look at that base. It's good fun. Oh no. Oh. I'm also like, oh, that's actually really clever, because then you could literally just pop it together like snap fit, and then just spray paint it, and then just be like, oh, I can easily paint this now. But to be fair, it's going to be like the same colour. It's just the turret bit, the gun, I'm not actually going to stick on. That'll be different. Oh, that was a mistake, because this glue is quite... Stop getting all bubbles. Oh, I just felt my finger literally stick. This is very good glue. Skill issue. Mostly it's because he's one of my favourite Brits. He's got to, right? You've got to. We have one piece stuck together. Oh, it's never like this. Why are you being like that? Thank you. You know what would be easier? Actually on there. But actually see if he's paying attention. Yeah, don't want to let it get to his head. That's what I'm looking for. It's one of the favourites, not the favourite. Just trying to clear out some of the glue before this sticks to my hand. But this is how good this glue is. I actually prefer it to Citadel glue. Seems to... where the hell is the lid gone? I don't know. Okay. That's an issue for later. Oh, there it is. I find it's easier to sort of work with, but then if it's on your hands, it is quite hard to get off. Okay, next mission. Find the next bit. Image 2. So that close your eyes and forget the last 2 minutes. He's old, his memory will go. I just can't stop looking at that model, like, this looks beautiful. Oh, I keep looking at the little screen. I have the actual piece in front of me. Alright, ignore it. 5. Which doesn't exist. That was really loud shouting at me. We'll look together, shall we? Let's put it in front. You're like me with the sensor arm stuck to my pinky. If you got it like on your little pinky, what? You got it stuck. It's an extension of you now. Found it. It's over here, right? Guess where the piece of sprue is. 5. Don't like to. It makes this more challenging. It's my strong arm. Oh, it worked! Thank you for the follow. That is my... They both argued there together because it laid up. But it kind of worked! Thank you for the follow. Okay, I need to readjust that so it doesn't come up. But yay! Thank you for the follow. You're the first one to redeem that. I somehow need to... I did a test and it came up fine, so maybe I need to alter this in probably stream elements, because that's coming from stream alerts. Sound alerts? Extra grip. Extra grip! I'm just enjoying the vibes, not gonna lie. Oh, thank you. I kind of a bit of chaotic, kind of crazy stream, literally. I don't take things seriously, as you can probably tell. It's just really like, really kind of like snaps it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. D4 looks like this. Oh god, never. Thank you. Oh no, it's fun. Okay, I need to get rid of. We got double. You get double alerts. Thank you so much, Bone Shooter. Oh my goodness, and we're coming with it. Sorry, my alerts are like I need to turn the stream elements off. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh my god, we've just got loads of follow. I've got my new literally alerts, and I didn't realise I need to turn off stream elements. Ah, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, Brush for Fire. I've just seen how many people you have brought in. Let me just open up. I'm now going to panic now. My goodness, thank you so much, everyone. That's just when I go. My goal is literally, I have a goal for the end of the year to get 1,000 followers. So we just had a raid over. This is how unprepared I am. Remind me later. Go away. It's not stream elements, is it? Oh my goodness, thank you so much, everyone. I need to change my stream things. Shooting tools. That's not in this one, is it? Oh, what's the other one? I've had an absolute blank right now. Thank you so much, everyone. Let me come to my welcome page. Wow, thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. Thank you so much, Brush. Wait, where's? I have a fancy other. My streams are very chaotic. Welcome in. I am Crazy MCR Angel. You can call me any part of that. I don't mind, even if you want to call me crazy. You can call me any part of that. Let me just shout you out on here. Then it will do. I can't. It won't work on there. I shout at the right person. My goodness. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh my goodness. All of the everyone. Oh my goodness, I'm not used to getting such raided. Don't fail me now. It failed me! It's meant to come up with Gary from Fallout. It failed me. We're having a failed technology. But welcome in, everyone. Oh my goodness me. So my name is Crazy Angel, as I've just said. So I am predominantly a Fallout cosplayer, content creator. I'm a miniature painter. I made all of these cosplays, so that was my power armor, which I have been mistaken twice as Space Marine, even though it's Nuka Cola. And I made this Nukatron, Vault Girl, Nuka Girl, Miss Nuka World, and I was in the making. So this is all me. So I started doing miniature painting streams in April this year. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. As you can see, these I didn't realise I need to switch this, turn one off. What's the other one? Stream elements, stream labs. Ah! I will be with you. I will make sure I follow back. What were you doing? What were you doing? I'm presuming were you painting? So this is all me. So I've done a little about me, because one likes to, show off. Welcome in. This is actually me at the Mephidius Fallout Factions launch event. I was invited to it last year. Why won't you let me sign in? Please let me sign in. Thank you. So the Mephidius launch event, Fallout Factions. Fallout Factions is basically I don't want to log in just like that. Thank you very much. Fallout Tabletop. I was invited by Mephidius, and I met the Honest Wargamer and the Savage Orc, his partner, which was very nice. And then I've also was invited down by Bethesda to the Amazon premiere of the Fallout series last year. So that's me. That's kind of, and I know Fallout London, some of the production team, the project lead, and I was also invited to a meet up with them, even though I'm not a voice actor or anything. But this is all me, so welcome in. I need to actually add in my miniatures as well. But let me catch up. Thank you so much. I'll come back. Wait. Incoming! Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Brush Raid. Recommend you for the. Oh, thank you, Bone Shooter, for recommending me. Honestly, oh my goodness. I'm trying not to be like, ah! Oh my god, right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for the follows. I did see you come up. My chat is just going, hey, well. Where are we? Brush of Fire, thank you so much for the follow. I suffice, thank you so much. Sorry if I butcher names. Big Daddy, Baddie, love it. Brody, thank you so much. They are mostly potty trained. We're all a bit chaotic here. We are your problem now. I love it. I see Krieg, I follow. Thank you. Oh, I love Krieg. I have got, my bed is completely covered. I must admit, I didn't paint this. I bought this second hand. I've got 2 of these bad boys. And some. Do you want to see some Krieg? It's taking me an hour to build this much. Because the sprue numbers don't add up, right? Chat is pumping. Sprue number, it says look for D. There is no D. We have got a P. I love Krieg, so I have been doing Warhammer myself about 2 years. I started on AOS Daughters of Cain. Which then I stopped playing and started to learn Necrons 40k when the new, what do you call it, season come out. Sorry, I will butcher Warhammer. Then I've started to paint them up, so I've done painting streams since April, and I have bought the big box set of Krieg. I have about 700 points of Krieg, and if you know Krieg, you know you have to remortgage your house. I was going to put my Krieg t-shirt on, but it's a little bit cold, so I didn't. Smash that button, brushlings! Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Get overstimulated. Oh, I love it. Collected Chosen. Playing art. What were you doing? Ravioli, give me a full money. Rotalis, thank you so much. Welcome to the hobby. Thank you. It's a deep rabbit hole. Oh my goodness. I actually played a game last night. For the first time, I haven't played a 40k game. Well, I haven't played AOS for ages, but a 40k game for a couple of months. It was me, who I class myself is quite a newbie. Me versus 2 other people who do appear in my chat, King and Peanut, who are currently out playing Warhammer again. It's me versus them 2k Necrons, which is me, versus 1k Eldari, and 1k Space Wolves. I won just on points because of dice rolls, because I also had help. But I felt like this time I kind of tried to read the board a bit more and think. So I have like the Monolith, my Voidy Boy, the Dragon, the Doomsday Arc. You just set them up on the table. Oh, and I have a spider. It's not a spider, it's a Triarch. Really an arc. So my goal is literally for the end of the year to get like 1,000. I had quite a hiatus of stream, and now I'm back to streaming. I'm a full-time miniature artist. That's really cool. What kind of things do you do? I'll tell you what. We like King of the Hill. I'll put my Discord on. If any of you feel like joining, you don't have to. I have got a in my Discord. I have got a miniatures place. Or no, miniatures, mighty miniatures. So if you're working on any projects, so if you need any help with painting, which I'm probably, most of you probably know how to paint, you're all like experts. I've learned so much from you. Feel free to share. We've had people going, does this look better, or this look better, or just current builds. What is everybody? What projects is everyone working on? It doesn't have to be miniatures. I love it. General chat question. And I've also got tabletop as well, so that can be for anything else. Tabletop side. Miniatures doesn't have to be just Warhammer. We have got fantasy people. I do Fallout miniatures. I have got my little Maximus here from the Fallout factions. That's actually Wasteland Warfare. That's a light Wasteland Warfare. Returners, thank you so much for the follow. Did I say that? If not, I have a double shout out. Brush the full time in China because he's short. It's okay, everyone knows the painting streams are just reach. That's true. I love it. Thank you so much. I will make sure I follow everybody back. Crazy glued her hand to the table. I've got glue on my thumb. And my little rack, my little painting rack I bought at UKGE. I am from England, so I attended UKGE this year for the first time. UK Gaming Expo, the biggest, the largest. I was also on stand in my power arm at the Mephidius stand because I was invited to. But this, as you can see, I'm showing it in this camera. That whole bit there, this is the base of my paint stand. We had a little bit of a leakage, and it's now left that on my desk. And we like to spill paint. I mean, who doesn't? So seeing as too much artillery. I almost built the Lehman Russ tank tonight, but then my little brain got a little bit overwhelmed at all the different variations you can do. So, I share brushes. Go for it, share it. The links might not work, probably not work on my channel, but share. I will follow back. I have also got my links. You have to let me know if my restream links don't work because I'm currently live on YouTube and Twitch. If it doesn't, I will make sure I try and follow, or if you message me, whisper it, I will follow, because that sounds incredible. Where you go. And it's my favourite Fallout song. I do have to raid and run myself. I got like my Steve button. No worries at all, Brush for Hire. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for coming in and bringing your lovely folk in. That is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. I will make sure I follow back and I will find you as well. I have got Instagram, which is the same. I'm putting up there as if it's there. The same name, Crazy MCR Angel, and you'll know it's me because it'll be full of Fallout, and you might see my latest video is the Shadow Queen. I'm trying to paint her wings. Oh, are you streaming to my music? I can't work out if it's having another hissy fit or it's the song. So we're gonna change the song. I recently got a clown miniature. Oh, cool. I've returned to work after a long break, and I'm back on working on my 5th edition. Blood Angels, nice. How is it going? Lurkers still technically at work. No worries. Oh, I love work at Lurk. I hope I can keep you entertained. Thank you so much. UK, I thought your accent was Texan. We like. What did I say in my last stream? I modded the Mickey. I was like on about potatoes. I'm proper British, right? Water. I am one of them. I have a huge amount of space movies to assemble. Well, maybe I need to have a sit down and we need to I need to like zip. But I love chatting to you guys. This is why I do it. Ah, okay. So it's come up with the link. Did it work on there? Right, I will follow. If you need help with your stream and you are using OBS, hit up the OBS community Discord. I hang out. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I often fall out with OBS. I often fall out with I mean, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't? I went from streaming on first originally TikTok, then I went to Twitch, and then I thought, let's restream. YouTube, fine, it's laggy. And then I got rid of YouTube to try and fix the problem. Brought it back, and OBS went, nah. But we're back. Who doesn't fall out with OBS? And then trying to get this thing down here so it scrolls with me. I've just gone to Streamlabs and completely forgot what we're on about. Do I have to turn these off? Because we don't want them to turn up. We want my fancy ones to turn up. I'm looking around. Or I could just delete it, couldn't I? I could go right to 500. I've almost read that. It's like 500,000. Painting ready for battle now. Nice. Have you ever played before? Is everyone sort of new to Warhammer? I like to call myself new. But I struggle with retaining information, and that sounds an excuse. But I always have since school. Oh, I just turn them off. I want to turn them off. Can I just delete them? We might have to do double until my little brain can figure out how you turn them off. Probably if I just delete them. My brain can't work out. I will try and make sure I readjust that. So I struggle kind of retaining information, so Warhammer is fantastic. But I try. I just do it because I enjoy it, and it's something that I've always wanted to get into. And I am trying to learn. I haven't played AOS. One of my friends asked me, was like, so, AOS, what's it like? And I was like, I have not played AOS for like well over a year. But my goal is, me and King, is to go, and I will go and play. Originally we were going to go to Warhammer World and have our very first game have a game at Warhammer World. Fire Slayers vs Daughters of Cain. I was like, Krieg? No. Ooh. But now it might be Necrons versus something else. I don't know. My Necrons are basically almost painted. And it was just surreal that yesterday there was like a crowd of like D&D people coming to the gaming place yesterday, and they were like around, because we're the only ones in there playing Warhammer. They're like, oh, the Necrons look really cool, and I'm like, I painted these. I was like, this is so bizarre that people were like, they look really good. And I'm like, you know when you're like, people are just polite. I was like, thank you. Right, okay. Right, let's go that way round. Yeah, something like that. I'm working on a Nid Overlord and Emissary. Oh my god. I literally, what I love about like all the miniatures, I have learned so much by other miniature streamers, literally by painting. And what I love is I love seeing people's projects. Whether they are new to the hobby, whether they are just like, oh, I saw this and I liked it. Never going to play Warhammer, I love it. Or never played D&D, and you've got like people who have got just do like D&D models or fantasy models. We actually raided somebody last time, must have been Sunday, and they've been commissioned to paint the guy who played Shaggy's like D&D character. You never know who you're gonna meet, right? And so modest, and they were like, oh, I guess you want to see some models. I was like, yes. I love seeing people's models, whatever it is. Even if I don't know what it is, I love seeing it. I love being crafty. That's why I'm like, people, come and join. Not to like, oh yeah, boost my Discord, because, you know, I'm like, I just want to be nosy at what people are doing. People's projects. So things is an easy fix. Hit up the Ovis community and we'll help. Thank you. Much appreciated, Bone Shooter. However you like to be called. I always kind of like shorten people's names without asking, so please tell me if you know my name, please. Kind of working out the kinks of going into 10th edition with 5th edition models. I've always wondered, like, can you do that? Like, that must be hard to try and figure out or adapt it. I'm like, if you can, it will save a lot of money. Or like, that's the thing, like, that's why now, like, on a Krieg building hiatus, or hiatus? I don't know what the word is. No, hiatus when you have it break. Binge, let's just call it binge, because I've been told, yeah, you know that special edition book that came with a box set? Probably won't be valid when they bring out what, like, next year. That's what we'll have 21 years ago. Amazing. With 4th edition, playing my last game in 6th edition, so I'm practically new to the hobby again. Is it mind blowing? Have you had to learn like so much? I've literally come in. I don't even know what edition we're up to. AOS. What are we on now for 40k? I just go along and being just told what to do. VZ on. I love that you come across to YouTube. That's fantastic. Alamo. Someone that's done 40k Warhammer stuff, been a D&D nerd since I've really 1979. Wow, like I've never played D&D. There are people in the group chat who keep saying they had a D&D group set up and they said I can join, but it's a case of I don't know if I can in time. But I know, like, say with these streams alone, I'm kind of waiting for land registry, that should we just say, and then I want to completely redecorate the house, and I have got my spare room has got a Warhammer table in it. So eventually, it won't be any time this year, it'll be like next year, I want to set up actually doing like proper Warhammer videos, or going, this is the Krieg artillery gun, this is what it does. Like videos like that, I really want to push this side because I know I do Fallout. But I've always loved miniatures, you know, like I've always loved miniatures. I mean, I had a doll's house that was my mum's when I grew up. I've always had a fascination with miniatures. But I will be trying to do some Warhammer actual games, maybe game streams, so I have people who can come and play. I'll also be doing Fallout factions as well. It's sort of like learning as you go kind of thing. This is kind of the plan, and then I've been requested to do Magic as well, as in Magic the Gathering. Magic. There is a lot that I have planned for my streams, especially for tabletop. So I currently stream 3 times a week at the moment. So I do tabletop Tuesdays, Fallout Fridays, and Fun Day Sundays, where anything goes. Anything goes generally at the moment means miniatures. I do keep thinking about either switching my Tuesdays to a Thursday. So like I usually stream 8 o'clock UK time, but say today I literally got in like just after 7, and I was just like, I'm not gonna be ready by 8. And then I opened my Krieg box up, and I was like, I want to paint. First of all, I was like, I want to paint my Lehman Ross tank. Then I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be too much for my little brain. Then I was like, oh, I want to build some artillery. But yeah. Oh, wow, that is incredible. So I'm very new. I can slightly understand, not really, but I slightly understand like terminology. You know, I got very excited when I come across like Krieg is Death Corps of Krieg, so DOK, and I was like, oh, I can speak in code and people understand me. By that I mean I'm AOS DOK, 40k Daughters of Cain, DOK, Death Corps of Krieg. Yeah, Necrons. Wait, did I? Daughters of... Anyway, you get my idea, and I'm like, I could talk in code. I could talk in code and people will know. Or I'll try. So like somebody mentioned like the Blood Bowl, the Snotlings. And I was like, I think I know what they look like. I have never played Blood Bowl. I can't even say it. I've not played anything else like Old World. I've got a friend who is started into Old World. I've literally only played AOS and 40k, and also requested to do the the games. Like I've not played Space Marine. I have got Warhammer games. I was bought the Warhammer game. I can't remember which one it is. One of them. I just haven't got time to sit down and game. So what I want to do is I want to try and play it first and then stream it, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Haven't played the 10th edition game yet. Is that what we're on now? I don't know. I've just been told this is Warhammer and this is what the rules are. We are, aren't we? Do you see that? Our local club? Oh, nice. I also have the Krieg box set in the pipelines. As my next we could build it to get you. At this rate, you'll probably build it quicker than me. It is so shiny, isn't it? Like, let's move this out of the way. Like, I don't know if you can see it without turning my light on, but the artwork is incredible. Like, I want to mount, so all like the Warhammer boxes, my idea is, once I can redecorate, I probably will actually start soon anyway, is to mount all the Warhammer boxes, because what do people do with the Warhammer boxes? You don't really want to bin them, but people do. well, you store them, and I want to put them on the wall. What you got, Krieg? So I want to mount them up on the wall, like up the stairs, like all of the boxes I've got, just all of them. That's what I want to do. I mean, the artwork, the book is amazing, isn't it? The Krieg book. And the new, have you seen the new Krieg? I'm guessing you have seen the new Krieg box set. If I buy that new Krieg box set, I will just have 1,000 points of Krieg. Just. I should hopefully be acquiring, so as I said, I went out to play last night. Sort of like a local, I say local, it's still about, what, 40 minutes away? Because there's a raid close, it takes it a bit longer. That's probably my actual nearest games shop you can play at. And the guy there was like, oh yeah, into Krieg. He's like, I've got Krieg. Some are built, some aren't built. You can have them. And I'm like, yes, yes please. But there is part of a trade type thing, and I was like, well, I do streaming, so I can happily shout you out. I was like, I don't know how well it would do. I think they're currently building their website because they sell second-hand figures. They sell Warhammer stuff, but at a discount. So like box sets at a discount. And all sorts of paints, and not just Warhammer, they do Lord of the Rings. Their stock, I haven't been for months, and their stock is just tripled, quadrupled. It's amazing. My favourite needs aren't really a nid, they're the booby needs, so it's so cool. Oh my god, I love it. You know what, my favourite ever, like what sold me on the Necrons, I was like, here you go, because King sometimes comes into my chat. He's been doing Warhammer for what, like 16 years? He's got a lot of army. He turned around and told me yesterday by the time he's 50, he wants to have every single faction or every single army, and I'm like, better get money out. And he just showed me like he had. That's where my Necrons mainly come from, and my favourite is the Plasmancer. Plasmancer, I don't know how you say the name, but he gives you the evil finger. When I say he like comes and pokes in the eye, I just saw him, and I was just like, oh my god, this model is incredible, and I fell in love with Necron. And then I learned about the Necron. I didn't know much about the Necrons until I saw Mr. Pointy Dude. I was like, he's my favourite. That's why we got into Necrons. But I'm also the flared ones keep coming up. I know someone who works in a Warhammer shop, and he was like, because I was talking about cosplays, he was like, yeah, you need to do a flared one. I was like, yeah, that would be quite cool. And then flared ones have all of a sudden in the shop, you know, that you can buy like the big models, the grey. They're like this big that you paint. They come in a box, and you can paint them or keep them in the box. They had a flared one, and I was like, And then weirdly, my non-Warhammer friend sent me a Necron video today. I like flared ones, and I'm like, this is a sign. So I then spent some time thinking that would be very easy to do a cosplay because you just wear gloves and then have the fingers, blades, whatever. As a cosplayer, I'm like, oh, absolutely the Krieg vibe. Oh my goodness, I love the Krieg. Especially what I forgot what I've even just done. Right, we're on D7. We're on D7, right. D7, which is not there. For the wheel. Do I really want to put the wheel on first? Let's not glue the wheel on first. We might actually stick the wheel on because it kind of snap fits. Like I love. This is really odd fascination. I find gas masks like really kind of creepy, and I always have since learning about like the World Wars at school. I even did some my A-level art on it, which is a bit weird. Also did a bit pop arty. It even sounds even weirder. So you can imagine, I often say this, but like if you watch Doctor Who, so you have the fantastic Doctor Who episode, I'm sure it's called Are You? Oh no, Child. I can't think what it's called. I had it last time and I can't remember what it's called. The gas mask one, I just find them creepy at the same time. So having them in gas masks, I'm like, I'm already there. Thank you so much, zombies. I will try and sort out the double alert because now I've just recently didn't realise that they would both come up at the same time. And I don't really want to just spend. Oh, I could look at it. I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have to Google how you sort that out. I just absolutely loved it. And then the fact is that they come like very briefly, radiated like kind of background, whole planet. And I'm like, oh my god, this is Fallout vibe, right? This is Fallout. Being a Fallout cosplayer and lover, I'm not actually going to cut the other wheel out. Zombies! Oh, do you know it, Jimmy? Have you come over from the incredible, incredible raid? Oh my goodness. I still can't get over that raid. I will make sure I follow people back. I said, I love, you know, I know some people go, I don't stream. I said, I'll follow you because one day you never know. So do we have any other, like, does anyone else stream? I said, I don't mind, you know, self-promoting. Obviously, and if you go, follow me, I'll be like, or like, you know, that kind of thing. You know, it to be friendly. You know, if anyone else does streaming or, you know, wants to, like, follow me, I said, I am literally on basically all socials. You can follow me and I'll recognise you and I'll happily follow back. I said, I learned so much and I really enjoy seeing other people's work. The creativity, that's a word that I can't say. Creativity? That sounds alright. Work and everything and projects. That's why I'm always like, what is everybody doing? I love it. Yes, in and out of lurk. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate their lurk, you know. I really do. Like, they will never call anyone out. That's one thing I found. This is like a few years ago. I'm not going to say who they are. And I just thought, oh, yeah, I'm just going to go in. Because, you know, we're busy. You know, so sometimes you go in for a lurk. You're there. You don't say hi. And I got called out in this person's stream by their mod for lurking. And I hadn't come in. I hadn't say hi. Because I thought, I'm just going to... I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something. And they called me out. And I was like, there's one thing you don't do. Is to look who's in chat and call them out. I was a bit like, oh, this is now really awkward. Now I have to engage and stop what I'm doing, which, you know, which is fair, you know. But I really appreciate their lurk, and I always love it afterwards when I see like how I've entertained people. And I'm like, if I'm here just chatting away, I love it. This is kind of like why I stream. I never stream for numbers, even though I'm saying in my own little goal, it'll be fun to see how close to 1,000 I get like followers. So I have been doing this for a few years, but I've been on quite a stream hiatus for a few years as well, because personal reasons. But other than that, it's just, I just enjoy being sociable and meeting new people, because you never know who you're going to meet. It's like, I raided some people, or they raided me as well, so we met via streaming. Why are you not going to fit in there? Why are you not going to fit in there? Turns out, I said one of them, like they go to UKGE, and one of them actually came up to me when I was in my power armor at UKGE. So I've said, right, if there's enough people, this is not to sound vain, but I feel like doing a meet and greet like next year at UKGE. So that makes me sound really, I'm not like that, just to meet likewise people. Like, I couldn't really speak to them and they came up to me. I was like, is that a crazy, was that angel in there? And I was like, oh my god, this is like incredible. I love that folks are into the Krieg, but as a huge 4,000 point Forge World Resident Krieg army. Oh, that is my labour of... I'm just like, oh my god, imagine having... I saw some Resin Krieg on Vinted. I'm pretty sure. Why are you not going in there? If you want to add to it. Probably don't need to. Games Workshop did the Krieg, Thailand, Ordarin, Valan, Steel Legion. So dirty in the shameful current codex. When I saw the reveal of these new Krieg mods, I was so... Oh, saddened. Mods are nice, but not a single photo showed one trenching shovel, and that's... Like, their tactical shovel is like... Right? Mods are nice, but not a single photo showed one trenching shovel, that's... I think so. We're going to get worse. Oh, that's such a shame. But whatever, the models are nice and I hope everyone enjoys their hobby time. That's true, especially if you've seen some of like the older stuff as well. And if you've got that, that is just incredible. Because to me, even though I'm really new, this is not working today. Like their tactical travel. Is that the kind of thing you mean, like their shovel? Because to be fair, I kind of look through and go, I want them all to have the shovel. I'm pretty sure I saw some that said they were resin. That's amazing. Can you imagine, like, if you had to buy 4,000 points worth of Krieg? I don't know how much they were, I'm not going to ask because that's personal. But imagine if you had today, if you bought 4,000 points of Krieg, how much would you have to remortgage your house by to buy 4,000 points of Krieg? To be fair, of any army, mainly of Krieg. They are just so lovely, and it is just, I find as well, when you say, like, I'm meeting people, like, game shops and stuff, and they go, what armies? Oh, I've just started in Krieg, and they're like, Krieg. I was like, yes, I will be your friend and spending all my money here. It's one of them, not many, and so I was going to wear my t-shirt, but it's too cold. I think I've got, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 700 points or something. And I've only got the big box set, 2 of them, and the other guys, and the tank. Which is mad. Are we going to stick? It's just not really going in for some reason. You know when it's just going to annoy you. I'll show you the other models I've got in the meantime. So I've got 2 of these. These are lovely packed in a box, which I bought at the place. Got them very carefully home. I walked into my front door. Can you guess what I did with the box? Did I just stand there and I wasn't sure to whether to cry? Did the box land upside down? Yes, it did. Add insult to injury. I couldn't look in the box. It literally fell out of my hand somehow and landed upside down. You know when you're sat there or standing there and you're like, I have to turn this box over and I have to open this box up. I've just bought 100. These are all £100, not each. So I've got, how many of them I've got? 6. Yeah, 6 of these. It's painted by the same person. They're all magnetised. So 2 units of these, 2 of them, £100. Get them home, walk in my door, drop the box. I was like, oh. I think 2 pieces had come off, they hadn't broken. As in, one of these guys had fallen off, not snapped off, he had come off at his boots, and so you could see where he had been glued, and one of these panels had come off. I can tell you how happy I was. I could just see everything broken, because obviously it rattles, right? Ah, you had a phone in both hands and never dropped it. If only. I was just... And these were like a treat to myself, and I love how they've even done like the base. So I've got... Is that even coming up okay? I'll just try and autofocus. So say I almost cried, and so King had come in and I was come back with me, and I was like, oh, I just dropped this freaking box. He'd gone up to go and go for a wee, come down, and he was like, what's wrong? And I'm like, you need to open this box. I'm about to drop kick this box. I was like, oh my god. The pain, as you can tell. If they, if they weren't painted, I probably wouldn't care as much, but as they were painted, I was like, Jesus Christ. Yo, Gecko, welcome in. I didn't paint these ones, unfortunately. I'm sure enough. I have built this so far. That's true. We're busy chatting. We are busy chatting. I love it. That was the worst day of my life, dropping that. I do want to get, I have seen, you can get them on Amazon, or you can also buy them on Temu. Now I'm an advocate for Temu. It's child labour and all that, but girls on a budget, it's Warhammer, and that's it. You get the stackable boxes, and you can get them with lights up, so they have like a front on them, and you can have the shelves, and so you carry, but you can also see through them. They're about like £100. They're actually cheaper. They are cheaper on Amazon than they are on Temu. So I'm going to sit and wait for Black Friday to turn up, and they may have them even cheaper. So, or I will be getting bigger, actual proper boxes. And then I have also been given this to read, which is a very rare. I've been told very do not destroy this book. So I have this to read because now I'm starting Astra Militarum and the Krieg, which I'm very looking forward to. Shall I leave them both there? So yes, I almost cried that day. I literally just walked in, dropped. I don't even know how, but when like I'm one of these people who can have something in their hand and it will just drop. I'm one of them. Yes, being in a cardboard box isn't great, but that's the only size box that they had, and I literally had bought it at the shop, which was not fun. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to actually stick the wheel on, because can you imagine trying to paint, looking at how that is, that will be really hard, so I'm not going to stick the wheels on. My main goal is, even if I just get the main frame and not the actual gun done, but I'm still in my mind determined, Rule of Cool, I still want the missiles because I want to make them look like they are actually nuke. I don't know if I can say that on the stream, but radiation. That's what I'm thinking of. I mean, there are different, I will show like when I get there. Where are we? 2C. We're on the same page. We are here. Which is this part. So we are on. We need D14. I keep seeing that because I got excited and thought that was another cup. It's not. I'll just have everything about Krieg. Their story. I want to. I have listened to their audiobooks. But I might get the other books. And they are so hard to come by, so I keep checking like places like Vinted. I actually don't really check eBay, but on Vinted when you sell stuff, so you kind of already got money loaded, and it's very difficult to come across other stuff on Vinted. D13, right? Okay, this is what I was looking at. Like what? D13. But I want to make sure that is the gun that I want to do. But I'm also debating to maybe change. I probably won't change. The Rule of Cool is kind of really what you go for. Like, I haven't really looked through my book. The fact I didn't know where the book was. I opened up my box set and I was like, where's my book? Where have I done with this book? And it was under some other Warhammer. Nowhere near the book, which makes no sense, but I mean the box set. And then when you start feeling overwhelmed and you're like, I have all of this to build and then I have all of this to paint. I will try and get this as close as I can to that colour scheme. But I just know it's not going to probably end well. So they've made even like the tyres look like they've got mud all up them. I would love to meet that person one day because they obviously go into the same shop. They had other bits of sale as well, but it was then more Astra Militarum kind of base, and I just wanted the Krieg. And I was also like, I've also then just spent £100. Which is actually really cheap, because if you think, oh, I can't remember how much one of them alone, like one of them guns alone, is it like 30, 40 quid or something? If you can buy one. New, that's the thing. If you can find one. I like how on here it has got R and L for left and right. I'm gonna leave the little all the same colour. Maybe not. 15. Right. Okay, this is the right foot. I sent you a video on the DevCorp. I believe you and King will enjoy. Thank you. I will have a look. I will have a look. I just do love everything. You know when you just get so like into it. I've listened to a couple of things like on YouTube, you know, like stories about them. I love them. I can't remember what it was, like Thomas of Kane. Death Corpse of Krieg. DKOK. That was it. That's been bugging me. I love saying that. Is it AOS DOK? 40k DKOK. Necrons. I need a code word for Necrons. Anybody else will just be like, what? I thought I didn't even realise that until I saw Dev Corps of Krieg shorthanded to DKOK. The realisation, I also have a DOK. Small things. I have actually got, I don't know if it's actually on my train, a Space Marine from, you know, when you can paint miniatures. You go to a Warhammer shop and then you can paint miniatures. Well, I got one from Warhammer World. And I started to paint it in Voltec colours, which I haven't got it here. I haven't actually got it here at all. It's on my tray somewhere. No, it's on the Warhammer table. Right, we are putting that in there. Does it really matter what way around that is? No. Yes. I will need to get the scraper back. Right, okay. It's kind of therapeutic though, isn't it? Just building and then trying to paint. I'm really... Well, it's not going to go in the right place, is it? My brain isn't functioning. Oh, there we go. I'm really learning so much from doing these miniature streams. That's why I'm thinking of doing either like keeping Tabletop Tuesday, so Tabletop Tuesday, Fallout Fridays, Fun Day Sunday, anything goes, basically miniatures. Trying to maybe bring in one more stream, which could be like, I could only be able to do it on a Thursday, because like even on a Saturday, like, I'm not here this weekend. I'm not sure about next weekend. I'll have plans, so I can't go do that. So Saturdays are a bit more difficult. I can't do Mondays or Wednesdays. But to bring in like, maybe like tabletop days, tabletop Tuesdays, tabletop Thursdays. So I do enjoy it, and it kind of makes me it goes this way, doesn't it? Oh, then this is important to get the angle right. You know what we're going to do? We're going to glue it and match this one. There is no specific way where this has got to go. It can literally... I'm guessing it's got to be out that way though. Yeah, theirs is right against. So do we want to go right against or give it a little gap? They have left a little gap. Because that would make it easier to paint, right? So we're going to attach. Bring that out back there. So it's also why I was like, if I build this one, I can basically match what I've done. Well, not what I've done, what this person has done. I mean, to be fair, I think that even is going to be like the same colour as well. Just got to sit here and hold it now. And see like the little gap. You know when you can feel it not gonna stick? This is literally what I'm feeling now. What? Spoke to you soon. You feel theirs is a little closer. I kind of want like a little gap though. What is the other one like? Oh, that was just my arm wrist. Me in boxes. Yep, they got a little gap. Like a little gap. You put one of the boards. I did. Oh my god, I did. That's why it wouldn't fit. That was well spotted. Wait, hang on, my music is... That's why that wasn't going to fit properly, because I was putting it the wrong way around. It's come undone. And my music has just decided... Thank you. Well spotted. Thank you. Oh my god, there's me going, that's not really going to fit. No, it's not going to fit if it's upside down, is it crazy? Oh my goodness me, thank you so much, you are a lifesaver. Can you imagine, I had it built and then only realise probably when I come to paint it. Oh my god. Right, let me just scrape some of the glue off. That is... I'm impressed, thank you so much for spotting, because even... Oh, I didn't even see that, right. That would have been a very expensive mistake. But luckily it's just sort of just held in there slightly. If not, we're going to just have to cut it and then just stick it around. I think it is just me thinking it's not going in. Right? Right way around now. Thank you. Let's put the glue in there. My brain just went the right way around. In history of gluing parts on the wrong way round. Oh no. Was it too late to do anything about it? Or were you or did you able to like alter it? Oh my god, that could have been a really bad mistake. You know what? That makes so much more sense now. With this bit, oh my word. That could have ended very badly. Right, back to gluing this bit on. Yep, wait, that makes sense, because then there's like a little gap, right? Sometimes it was too late. Oh my god. Especially if it's like the glue has set. Not like that. That managed to easily come out. If you can modify it, or if you think like that, you just think, would anybody have noticed? But you know when you know, and people might not see it, but you know when you know, you just can't stop looking at it when it's wrong. That's terrible. Oh my god. The pain. The absolute pain. Right, where the hell does this bit go? Make sure it's in the right... Oh, I see! So then that will just clip over the top. Somehow. Why are you not sticking? Well, it's not going to stick, is it? But why are you not... Okay. Why am I on the strongest piece of plastic? That looks really fragile until that actually dries. I know this is kind of... Oh, that's way too much glue. Thinking too far ahead here. But I'm already thinking about, like, base prime, right? What would be the colour? I'm guessing the base bit was... I don't know if it's black? Couldn't be white, would it? What kind of colour would you... Why is this a very fiddly piece? Why did I find that was a really fiddly piece? I'm not sure. Because, I mean, the edge or the rim bit looks black, but that could just be the base. I love how they've made it look like they're on boards. I don't know if that's coming up on camera. I don't think it is. When my camera has too much going on, it doesn't like to focus on anything. Oh, I just got in awe about how they did that. I would like to say what kind of... You think a base black? Right, I'm not adding certain things on. I'm not going to stick this down to a base. There is meant to be like a little cog going right in the corner. I don't know what you call it, like a wheel. That side, the other side. But I'm not going to stick that down, because then I can paint it and then stick it on. Even though they have painted it exactly the same colour. You know, when it's just that you kind of get a little bit happy, don't you? A bit like going, oh, I'm going to paint or stick everything down, and it's like, this is a big mistake. Right, other side. Oh, I didn't even check the number. I was like, that looks like that piece. 18. $17. Oh, so thank you very much, because this is 17. If you want to see me snip it. What is it? Snipped? It is snipped. Apart from that one. Right, okay. I actually love their tuning model. Actually, base for building a mini diorama around out of it. It does. So I struggled saying that then. I would. If they were like cheaper, or I suddenly acquired more of these, say, even for me to build and to paint, I would put all of these, the ones that I bought, on display. And let's say in there in a little diorama. Because what I actually want to do is I need like all new living room furniture, so I'm going to get loads of like display cases and everything. And I'm really kind of deciding, like, you know, get a coffee table. You know how some people put them as a display coffee table? You can get like big like acrylic boxes, so underneath you want a glass top or something. And I thought, how cool would that be to have in the coffee table a diorama? I've just put Warhammer models, making use of space, but obviously it's something that you can access and you can change. So if you go, I actually want to play with them today, you can. But also I'm thinking about putting in like my Captain Scarlet's space station. I can't think what they call it. Because I've seen someone put like the Millennium Falcon in, and I'm like, well, I've got Captain Scarlet. Making use of space. And because that would be quite cool. So that's kind of like what I would love to do. Nice idea. Thank you. Like, I keep thinking about it. But then it's now like, okay, now I know all the furniture I want from good old IKEA. But I need to go and see this furniture. But I mean, it can be like a generic sort of like black coffee table or something. I thought, how cool would that be? That would be amazing. Imagine if you could set it up, or like say have them in it, or an army that you're not really going to use for a little while, but obviously so you can still access it, so you can switch around. And it'll be like really unique as well. I love how it says Ellen Wright. I'm like, thank you, Games Workshop. That's a brilliant idea. Same again. But we'll see. It's then trying to find said like coffee table thing to be able to display the models. Or literally just get, I'm thinking if I can't find one that I like, coffee table, you know when they've got like a glass sort of like see-through top, I'm thinking glass, you're probably going to scratch it, but acrylic or something. And then underneath you could have it so you can look down and see from the sides. So that kind of works the same, because some display ones, or the ones that I've seen, are very expensive. Which you can imagine they've got to be, because they've got to be designed right, haven't they? Theirs is flush. Mine is not flush. So I just nudged it. Well, now it's gone all that way. I mean, if it's slightly out, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because it is ever so slightly different. Hold it there. So I've seen some really nice like display, I think they've got like display cabinets or like glass fronts. I want them behind glass. Oh, it doesn't have to be technically glass. Just because I don't have to then dust all the models. Just literally so then they are easy to do. You can get really nice display units, but then they cost a lot of money with like LED lighting in. I was like, you can literally add the LED like strip lights in, or you can get ones like be more annoying. You can get ones that you just like pop on like on the bottom of the shelf above. Then you have to turn them all on individually. But I definitely like the idea of putting like the display boxes like up the stairs, on the wall. Turn them into artwork pieces. Because I mean, like this Krieg one is just utterly amazing. So just by sticking it on, like the walls, you can get some like black brackets. It doesn't have to be black, it can be whatever colour, I'm sure, but I want the black because the boxes are black, generally. Okay. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? Just keeping it. Theirs have gone semi-flush against, but I can nudge it just ever so slightly. I was just thinking of ease for painting. Well, I don't think anyone's really going to notice if it's like a millimetre out. So that will be like that because obviously then when you add the wheels on. Which I realised I shouldn't have clipped out. My little brain can't now comprehend the fact that that does not look very equal. Oh, I don't think I can get it out. Oh no! Looks like the feet are staying like that then. Okay. They're just ever so slightly not level, and I don't really know how that's happened because it's a certain slot, so who knows. Oh, I see. Then you've got that bit. To stick onto the front. So we want. Well, that's not the page. How do we change this? 10, 11 and 12, which is I can see right here. They had to deploy the emplacement in a hurry. That's true. No time to look for symmetry. Exactly. They're in a hurry. I'm like, oh no, the foot is stuck. Is this one stuck equally? This one is very, because I'm wanting to make sure I'm there's ever so slightly out. That one is, but it's only like a certain slot that it fits in, so I don't quite understand that one. Unless it's upside down. I don't know how this works. These guys don't fire themselves. Human error, right? I mean, you gotta feel sorry for the Krieg. Right, that's it. That's the thing. You have to feel sorry for him. Down to complete human error, if you can say that. Krieg error. Like, don't let the commissioners see you're not in the cemetery. Cemetery? You'll end up in one if you get it wrong. Symmetry. Trying to keep them in order, the numbers. That's when you get the sprue. I have got a scraper, but I haven't got it. I've got access to one, but I haven't got it here. Ten, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12. You can't see that? 10, 11, and 12. Yes, they fit just in there. How flush does it sit? Top part, okay. 10. Oops. Oh no, if I put that, that's going to pop up, isn't it? Oh well. Right, what I'm writing isn't completely gibberish, as English isn't my native language. Really? That is really... I understand you. What is your native language? Apologies if you have said. That is impressive. I didn't know. English is not like your first language or your native language. You're doing well to understand my gibberish. Oh, I forgot where I was sticking it then. I was like, where's it going? Oh, I actually really like these panels. They look really nice. Yo, Anthony, welcome in there. How are you? How are you doing? Oh, I don't actually like. Well, I got no choice. Okay, that's now stuck down. Okay. Well, I'm glad because I'm from Germany. Oh, hello from Germany. Did you say? Oh, I can't remember. Somebody else was from Germany. Was that you, or did I just really lucky to have somebody else from Germany? And this is now I've forgotten every single German word that I now know. Hey, I just have Entschuldigung in my head, which... Excuse me. I'm good, thanks. I'm glad you're well. I'm glad you're well. I haven't done any more on my... Where is she? Shadow Queen. Ah, I have a room. I did put a little thing out as well. I was like, what other people's tips? I will do more. I need to be more encouraged to finish off the tips that you said. So I was a bit like... Shading wise, colour wise. The wings. We've got the front bit now. That's... I'm not sticking it to the base. Because I want to try and mimic what they've done on their bases. Which isn't going to really happen that well. Hang on, why do I feel like we've missed... I've missed a little bit. Right, okay. What bit is this? This is... I don't know. Oh, this is these bits. Right, okay. I was looking at the front like, well, that doesn't look anything like that. Right, okay. 20. Starting to look good, right? I like how even, you probably can't see that. Can you just see it's slightly textured? That's cool. snip it all. 22. Right, I'm going to put that here. This piece is 22. So I need 21. Okay. One piece at a time. 21. Alright, looks like a Pip-Boy. This is really weird. This is very much like, see, Fallout Army. I'll show you in a second. So I've never paid that much attention to it. I just thought it was just markings. Oh, I can't get it off. It's like a little Pip-Boy. That's not quite like a little Pip-Boy. It kind of looks like a little Pip-Boy. Retro sci-fi and 401 aesthetics of the Krieg models. I'm loving it too. I mean, it's like a little computer. Which they've got, but they've painted theirs. That isn't going to show, I'm sure. Just there. Bit here. They've painted it the same colour. The blue. That's really cool. I'm really loving it too. I think that's why I just liked their story and then learning about the poor Krieg. Oh, this is quite difficult to get the sprue off. Or I could literally do it as a radiation thing and put like a little, what was it, Easter egg? If I could... Okay, maybe not. I was about to say if I could write on like Pip-Boy. No, it would have to be Rubco. On the screen. So if you're a Fallout fan, Rubco. Radiation King would be it, but that's not going to fit on that screen. Because the Fallout's like TVs and that are like Radiation King. Put like my little Fallout mark on it. That's actually really tempted to do on the screen. Especially this one, because I'm still really tempted to do as them little missiles. Oh, I'm so tempted to then even... You could even get like... I don't know if I could make one. Like a little bobblehead. So if you know Fallout, you get like little bobbleheads. I looked up there because I used to have one on my desk, but that's been packed away. Ready to decorate. Or redecorate. You could literally make one out of green stuff and then just stick it on and be like bobblehead. Right, I'll go to bed now. No worries at all. I wish everyone a pleasant stream and night. Bye. Oh, well, lovely to meet you. I will follow back. I'm hoping to at least just finish these, like, this main bit, and then I can really fully read into, like, the weapons. But I know which ones. I'm definitely going to go the ones with the pictures below. But thank you so much for coming in. I hope you have a good sleep, and hopefully catch you again soon as well. I will make sure... I will follow everybody back and welcome. I still can't get over the amazing raid. Oh, right. I was like, why does that look like a little church window? And then trying to figure out where it goes. Oh, I'm so going to turn this little Pip-Boy. It's not going to go the rest. I could hide little bobbleheads and little Fallout things around. Wouldn't want to destroy it. Probably not on the models that are already painted, because I wouldn't want to destroy them. And there's like a little screen. I don't know what it is on the front. So that's that side with the little Pip-Boy thing. As you're looking at it, it goes... Oh, right in that line there. Oh, that's really convenient. Oh, again, I don't think I'm going to actually paint. Because by looking at it, if I then stick that down, that's going to be really hard to get in there and paint. because that's quite a narrow gap, isn't it? Okay. I have got a little box, which I need to actually get out and use. Oh, I've got more on this one. Which, like, from, if you go to the Warhammer shops and you go, give me your magazine. Obviously a bit more nicer than that. Then you if you fill it out, everything that you've sort of done, so there's pages for like painting, reading. You get like, if you finish each section, you get a little something. So one of them is like this little sprue box. I actually need to use it. This is going to be really hard to figure out where this goes. And 23 is this one. So it's free, like anybody can, if you are like going, oh, I really like the sound of that. So I got some badges. I think one was a salamander, and I think there was another space marine. There's probably another space marine or something. Or was it a stormcast? I don't remember. I just remember there was a salamander on it. You used to get things like a bookmark, but now they have changed it. So when I started it, they have then changed it since. You get a little certificate each time you do like a little section. I can't think what else is in it, because at the moment I'm kind of stuck on some reading ones, which I need to read more. Like White Library, Black Library, whatever it is called, and scenery. But my daughters don't have any like scenery to go with your models, and I'm like, I'm sure I could just paint anything. But it's really good fun, so that you can't lie, because they will ask you questions, so that obviously, because they're going to give stuff away. But it is a really good incentive, I find, to get people to like really encourage into it. So you just have to write like, oh, I'm building that little bit there, right? Okay, I was like, what the hell am I building? Oh, so the panel has to be curved, so it's got to come out like that, and then it's got to go somehow. Must go there, and then that must then fit in there. I'm now like majorly confused now, because that is on that one. Okay, I have it the right way round. That might help. So the magazines are like really good fun. So you get a little thing. I can't remember what you get. Dice. I got like two or four dice. I can't remember how many dice you get. Like Warhammer dice. I'll have to bring my little magazine up, because not many people know about it. I suppose when you go in, you probably think, oh, you know, if you are quite a Warhammer person, you probably would be like, I can't do this. But you really can. It's great. So you can fill it out. You don't have to write a lot, because they're not going to read it all in the shop. Especially because if they are busy, does that go up or down? Up or down? They've got theirs that way round, so we're going to stick to that way round. So sometimes they will ask as well, like say they want to see some of your artwork. So as long as I was like, I have an Instagram, and they can see someone on there. It's really good fun. And so you have to write about like, oh, what paint did you do? What model did you do first? What did you like? Like things like, what army have you gone for and why? What do you like about it? What have you learned? That kind of thing. So anyone can do it. You can walk into any Warhammer store. And you get free goodies. And you get a certificate. Who doesn't love a certificate, right? That's the thing. Everyone loves one. Right, I'm trying to look at theirs. I think it doesn't actually matter as long as it... This is why I quite like looking at theirs. Theirs has got the gap, right. I don't know because it doesn't show me. Let's just stick that to there. Okay, so they've got the... I can't see in this one because we've got a person in the way. Okay, so the middle line goes down. Turn it around. Should we just stick it on and hope for the best? Even that is like textured, it's amazing. There's like a little line. Let's stick that there. Oop. Get a scraper in on that bit. So there's the two little panels. And then that is that. And then you would stick them onto there. But I'm not going to. Because I want to... I suppose I could stick one on. I could stick this one on. Because that is the same in there. I could stick one on. Because that is going to be the same colour. I say that, and then who knows, I might change the colour completely. Okay. So getting there, and then the next bit would be... Oh, I see. I was like, why is that showing me that? To stick it to base, and then you've got like this chain piece, which you have got on the front. Which would be to hold it into place. We're not going to stick that down. We're not even going to snip that out yet. And then that is the main body done. And then you've got like obviously some of the Krieg models to do. That's when then you move on to, can you see it on here? Right at the bottom underneath me, it's 4 different variants. I want the one that's green, which is the one in the photo, that other corner. Bottom right. So I've got the current yellow one on these two. But I want to go for that, the yellow one. Which I'm currently looking for. And then you have a man. Let's see if you can see how far down I've got to go. He is currently holding... How clear is that going to come up on there? He's loading a missile. So it'll be this just there. Oh, I could just point there and go, this is what it's going to be. So he is loading one up. I suppose I could actually just... No, I'm not actually even going to... I was just looking at the thing, stick them all together, but can you imagine trying to paint them individually? They are on this sprue. So they would then be stuck on top of each other, and they would be really fun to paint if they're stuck together. So we're not going to bother with that. We're going to cut them and spray. There's going to be a lot of that. Cutting and spraying, and then sticking, and painting, and then sticking. But this is definitely the one I think I'm definitely going to go for. With the Fallout vibe. I really like it. With that military radiation vibe. To put it into context, I shall grab my book. So artillery teams. So the heavy mortar, or mortar. If I get these wrong, I don't actually really know what they're called. But I'm process of elimination, right? In my little head. So like, I'm guessing this blue one here was 4 cannons. It's called the heavy squad launcher. It has blast, heavy, indirect fire, twin linked. Has a range of 48. A is, I'll just say the numbers. 2d6, 5 plus, 5, 0, and damage 1. And then you obviously can read that. I'm guessing it's the heavy squad. Then this one that I want is a multiple rocket launcher. Anti-infantry 3 plus, blast, heavy, indirect fire. Range 48 inches, d6 plus 3, 5 plus, 2, minus 1, and damage 1. And then that one I'm guessing is the siege cannon, which is... Oh, it's heavy mortar. I'm guessing it's the siege cannon. It looks like a cannon. Blast, heavy, indirect fire. 48 inches, d6, 5 plus, 12, minus 2, 3. And then the last one, which I'm presuming is a heavy mortar, is the blast, heavy, indirect fire. 48 inches, range, d6 plus 3, 5 plus, 8, minus 1, and 2. I really still like that. So this one that I'm going for is pretty damn good. 48 inches, d6. I just love that. And they also have melee because of their little men. This model's heavy mortar can be replaced with one of the following: 1 siege, 1 quad. So yes, so that is process of elimination. I've worked that one out. So in your shooting phase, after this model has shot, if one or more of those attacks made with an indirect fire weapon scored a hit against an enemy unit, that unit must take a battle shock test. If an infantry unit is hit by one or more attacks made by this multiple rocket launcher, they must subtract 1 from the battle shock test while doing so. Ooh, that was pretty good. This model is equipped with heavy mortar, lasgun, crew, close combat weapons. Pretty good. And it can move 3 inches. Toughness 7, 3 plus save, wounds 10, LD 7, and OC 3. Not bad at all. I just think I'm going to stick to the rocket launchers. I think that will be best. That's what I'm sold on. But I think that's all I'm going to manage to do tonight, I think. It's taken me 2.5 hours. But we've been chatting. So like the wheel, I'm not going to stick on because I think that's going to be a pain to try and paint. And a bit like these bits to try and paint. And the little wheel. But I'm quite happy with that. So we're starting to build it. I'll try a bit more. And I'll be looking forward to trying to then paint it as well, getting all of my Krieg army done. That was going to take me a while. That is going to take me a huge while to do. But, you know, we're here, we're living for it. This is one that we're going to try and do. But that's really fun. I really love them. They do look incredible. But honestly, thank you so much everyone for such a fantastic stream as always. And we've come in, we've got so many new followers, it's amazing. We've got bits and we've got a raid. That is absolutely incredible. This is what I'm here for. I absolutely love it. Let me just I have another tissue. I have a paint tissue. No, that's not what I want. That'll do. And I really appreciate everybody like coming in and just having a good chat. This is what I'm here for. This is why I love it. Oh, I keep my drink up there so I don't knock it over. You know, I hope sort of everybody kind of finds this like a really nice chill vibe. We're learning. We're all learning together. And this is what I really like. We all learn together, don't we? But I'm really excited to get this all done. This Krieg at last. At last, hopefully. So I'm going to put my links. If you want my links... Oh, where's my mouse? I don't know if this works on YouTube with my restream. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If not, all my links should be elsewhere, like on my actual pages, whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube. Or you can find me crazy underscore MCR underscore angel on all my socials as well, or it can sometimes just be crazy MCR angel. You'll know it's me because you'll see. I'll just kick that and that made the light go. Me in my Fallout cosplays as well, so you'll know it's me. So I will be back on Friday. So we'll be changing up, doing Fallout Friday. So I do Fallout Fridays, you know, I'm a Fallout cosplayer. There likely won't be a stream on Sunday, so what because I am at con this weekend, but I'm going to try and see if I can at least stream on Thursday instead, and we'll probably be back doing some more building or something. So that's sort of my goal, so I might be throwing in a Thursday. Yeah, Fallout stream! Welcome in, Finch. Love it, love it. I might see if that did that actually work. Sometimes the links work. They did not work. They don't always work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my links over into my YouTube, and that's my link tree, and it will all come up there. It should work, but it never does for some reason. We are ending, unfortunately. But you'll come at the right time with that. So I will try and at least stream on Thursday. It'll be like 8 o'clock same time. Maybe doing some more building at least. Or maybe I'll switch back to painting. I'm not sure. I have got a lot of building and I'm still sort of taking a little break from painting. So we'll see. So there will be Fallout Friday. And you know what? I'm going to try and do a Thursday because there probably won't be a stream this Sunday because I'm coming back from con. If not, keep an eye on my Discord and my socials. I will let you know. Or I might suddenly just appear online for Thursday. If not, I will be back for next Tuesday for Tabletop Tuesday. Maybe I'll call it Tabletop Thursday this week. I'll see how my day goes as well, to see if I can manage to like fit in a stream. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I just need like, you know, when you just need an evening. But this is why I was thinking of bringing in a Thursday streams anyway, so it'll be a good little test to see how I bear up and how tired I am. But yeah, so maybe I will come back. You know what, for you guys, I'll come back on Thursday. Instead of Sunday stream, it'll be a Thursday stream. Should we... I can't have to move this out of the way so I can just see. Let's get rid of that. And that, and that. Get Twitch back. So that will be quite fun. Yeah, we'll probably do some more miniatures on Thursday because I'm not here on Sunday. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. And I love it as well. It's a good way to sort of like to chat. Now, who should we find? I'm just trying to be nosy as well, what other people are doing. Should we take over? I'm always just so nosy. Search. I don't know, like how I live. Can you just not show me? No? Okay. This Twitch has sort of like changed the way that they do things now, and I don't really like it. Tag. Let's try that. Okay. This is then it's going to take me like forever to... There we go. Are we there? I don't know. It's always hard to then find because then it's showing like Warhammer, but people are playing games. So I'm like, you lied to me, Twitch. Equally though, you can. Oh, that's really cool. They're playing a game. Ah, they may still have their tags on. Same category. I like raiding new people as well because everybody's got such a different style of painting. I mean, there's nothing wrong with old people, like old people who I've raided before. Let's see if there's somebody who's still in the same. I raided them before. Let's have a look. So I'm looking forward to definitely coming back and doing a lot more. So like painting, I'm really into it. I'm really glad I kind of just started sort of doing like my Warhammer streams or like painting streams. I wasn't sure how well it received it would be in the community, if you know what I mean. Someone's, well, 3k viewers. Yeah, that's what I like to do, sort of to raid someone small. I see someone, I thought, oh, that's cool, and I was like, oh, they've got plenty. What about this person here? Have they been going for 5 hours? Should we raid this person? They've been going for 5 hours. I like going for like a small streamer. The only other person who's live who I'm following is there's one person live who I follow at the moment in miniatures, and I raided them last time, so I like to kind of try and raid in. Show this person. Unemployed Hermie on a Tuesday. Oh my god, the size of his model he is now painting, I can see that. We're gonna raid this person. I like going the small as well, you know. Absolutely amazing. Spoon with a gun. Let's do it. Let's raid this person. Let's start the raid. Sometimes I sort of have to like really like trail through, don't you, to try and find the right one, or I always find it's really awkward then if English isn't their first language and I'm like, I don't know what they're saying, I feel really mean. I'm like, you know, it's nice. I've done that a couple of times, everybody knows, you know, because English are just lazy, aren't we? Or they'll just, it's hard to find the right person, isn't it? And you're just like, I want to get the nice, you know, the small ones, because I know how much it really means, you know. Fellow small person. I said it when you raid and they end before. Yeah, so I just saw that. I was like, they've been up 5 hours. This person has been building this model. They look like they're concentrating, so let's hope that they're going to focus before I leave. Oh, I love it. We support each other, which is what I really, really appreciate. So come in and let's go and see this person. They are building more work on PG Banshee with lighting. I mean, this is huge. So come in and see, and I will be back on Thursday. I will stream Thursday for you guys because I love just chatting to you all, and the love has been unreal as always. I hope you have a good rest of your evening and a rest couple of days, and I shall see you soon. But take care and have a good evening.